Morning viewers, I'm at the Junction Campground. That's about the halfway mark between where I've come from and where I'm going to. Pulled in here last night around about 9 o'clock and was ready for a sleep. I can assure you the drive up here was the last hour. Not for the faint-hearted. Roads are good, but super windy, up and down hills, 25-kilometre-an-hour corners, kangaroos everywhere. Yeah, I think I was down to about 40 k's for the last half hour of the trip, just because there was that many kangaroos and that many tight bends and things like that. Anyway, going to get going pretty soon. Yeah, might just send the drone up and have a look around. Where I'm camped is on the Abercrombie River, and when I came in here last night, it was obviously dark. Never been here before, so I've just sort of got head injuries, pulled up wherever I could find a spot to pull up without going too far down into the campground, because I didn't know if I'd be able to turn around or whatever. It looks like a very nice campground down there now that it's daylight. There's a few people I did see walking around last night with torches. But yeah, anyway, this is just basically just a rest stop, and looks very nice out there. So I'll send the drone up, you guys can have a bit of a look around, and then we'll get on the road again. Greetings viewers, I have arrived at Burrendong Dam, or Lake Burrendong. What a drive to get here. Oh, massive trip. Anyway, I'm here, and now it's time to get rigged up and get out there onto this here body of water, which looks pretty big. I can see there is the dam wall. Oh look, there's a sign that says look out for trees. Yeah, okay. Anyway, there we have one huge boat ramp, and we'll get rigged up and get ourselves on the water. Greetings viewers, out on Lake Burrendong, which is in central West New South Wales. Got up here this morning. I actually last night drove up after work from Ulladulla. I was close on a 4-hour drive, and the last half hour was absolutely horrendous. Just kangaroos and bloody wallabies and wombats, and believe it or not, a rooster. There was a rooster standing in the middle of the road at about 8:30 at night,
which I found really odd, just standing there looking at me. I had to come to a stop, and I just bipped the horn, and this thing just looked at me, and I said, "Stop being a cock," and it didn't. It kept being a cock, and then it just walked off being a cock. But yeah, really full-on trip up last night. It's not for the faint-hearted. Some of the roads towards the end there around Abercrombie, where I stayed at the Junction Campground, like 15-kilometre-hour corners, one after another, down hills, up hills, down into low gear to slow myself up, all that sort of stuff. But anyway, I got here. There's a dam. That's the dam wall. Dam wall. Yeah. And this is the sort of main body of the dam here. But then it goes down that way, which I think is the Cudgerong River. Can't quite remember. Down that way, which is the Macquarie River. Down towards Mukawa. But yeah, anyway, here, it's about midday. I'm sort of a bit knackered, actually. It's hot. Quite a few flies, not a lot of wind. A light breeze coming up. So I'm just going to finish sort of getting myself sorted out here on board. Going to have some lunch. And then work out what I'm going to do. Toss a coin and work out which way I'm going to go. I'm thinking I'll go that way. Yeah, see what happens. Broad reach at the moment, so it looks like I've got to go around this point, which I can see a sandbar, or well, I don't know if you call them sandbars in a freshwater dam. It's more like part of a mountain sticking out into the water. So I'm going to go around that. There, away 10 degrees, possibly 20. Oh, there we go. All right, that's a bloody big dam wall. Look at that. Dam wall. I think I did read somewhere that that's the biggest dam wall in New South Wales. You're a bloody big dam wall. So that's where I put in this morning, or at lunchtime. That is the Reflections Burrendong Caravan Park. They charged me $15 to leave my car and trailer at that boat ramp for at least 3 nights. $15, not a night, but $15 for the 3 nights. So it's now, in there with a boom gate security thing, all that sort of stuff. They've got my rego and all that sort of stuff. Really nice people. So, yeah, if you want to come here, $15 a night. Just tell them Murray sent you. Oh, good. Not even $15 a night, sorry, just $15 for like 3 nights. So that's $5 a night, isn't it? Yeah, there you go. All right, so when you look over here and you go, okay, well, there's meant to be an island just there, and I'm meant to be able to go around that and down the river. And then you look at it and it looks like, well, where is it? I can't see it. It all just looks like the banks. I can't see a way through. It's sort of confusing. Good thing I've got a chart. Well, the breeze has sort of come up a little bit. It gusts and comes and goes, but it's quite good at the moment. We're about to get a little gust right now. 3, 2, 1. There we go. And there we go. And I'm sort of just working my way to windward because I think that's where I need to go to get down this river that I want to get down. It's over that way. So I'm just going to get closer to it so I can sort of see it. Even with the binoculars, I can't work out where it is. Chart sort of tells me where it is, but yeah, it's all a little bit confusing really. Oh, water. Oh, nice fresh water too. But anyway, yeah, it's really good out here at the moment, having a great old sail. Better fix that jib up, that thing looks like crap. Yeah, chugging along nicely. Happy days. Actually meant to be an island. It's no longer an island. It's a big point that sticks out. And over there where there's all this green grass and sheep on it and a yellow buoy, haha, there's a yellow buoy. Yeah, so that island is actually a point now because the water's so low. I'm not getting around there. I don't know if I'm going to get, if I'm going to go around there I'm going to do it by motor because it's just going to be too narrow, too shallow. So I'm going to pull the keel up. Well, I could go for a scream and reach down there. Well, I'd be screaming reach, but I could go for a reach down there, and in 2 hours I'll be, you know, starting to think. Be 4 o'clock, and I need to be thinking about where I'm going to stay the night. So I think I just made up my mind. I think I'm going to pull the coat sail out and go screaming down there, do a few reaches, tack down wind. That's what we're going to do. Let's do that. Okay, you ready? Here we go. Here we go. Lovely. Well, now I just got to find somewhere to spend the night. So the breeze is coming from the northwest at the moment. It's going to continue to do that until about 1 o'clock in the morning. Then it's going to go southeast. So that's only be about 5 knots. So I just need to find somewhere that's going to be out of the northwester and the southeaster. Yeah, I'm sure I will. In fact, there's a little bay just over there I could probably go and tuck my nose up into. But it's still only, you know, like it's a bit after 2, so I've got heaps of time. I could just keep going. I might just tack downwind a bit. Although that bay does look really good. Maybe I'll go in there. Oh, now I'll go and have a look at the map. It's always a good idea. Check the map. Yeah. Alright, well, I've sailed down the guts of the lake under the code sail, just like sort of a bit of a reach. I could have gone a little bit further, but with all these trees sticking up, I just decided, well, you know, I've never been here before, so I'm not going to find out the hard way where the trees are. So the keel is up, sails are down, motor is on. I'm just heading down towards, well, Mookawa is down and around the corner. I don't particularly want to go to Mookawa, but I'm heading down that way. The lake is considerably has less water in it than what it would show you on Google Earth. So lesson learned, find out when the photo was taken off Google Earth and then go back and look at the records to see how full the dam was then, because it's considerably less. Tree just sticking out over there. It's a bit scary actually. So yeah, I'm just going to get back onto the tiller and slow down a bit because I'm starting to get into tree territory. I'm going to head down here and find a spot for the night, basically, is the plan. Right, well, managed to, you know, sail down the lake, then pulled the gear down and motored through the forest. Anyway, I've come to this place. I'm going to stay here tonight. It'll do. It's out of the breeze, sort of. Well, it's out of the nor'wester and the sou'easter. Well, you know, can't be that bad. It's only going to be 5 knots or something. What's the worst thing that could happen? So anyway, yeah, here we are. Not as much water in here as what I'd anticipated, which makes its sailability a little bit less. I mean, it's still cool. It's huge up there. And I'll go for a sail up there tomorrow, back up where I came from and poke my nose around the other sort of river end of the actual lake. But yeah, like, it's sort of, there's parts that when you look at it on the charts and on Google Earth, think, oh, I'll just sail down through there, and then when you get here, you go, I'll be sailing through a forest, which is what I sort of did, or motored through. And there are parts where I just came through before where I was in 35 metres of water, and then the next minute I was in 1.8. And the depth sounder just went, you know, or the fish finder just went, woo, like this went over a mountain. So you've got to be really careful. So yeah, if this thing was full, it'd be awesome. You could just go anywhere, pretty much. But yeah, it's a little bit touch and go. Still good fun. Still a good place to come. So yeah, I suppose I'm going to go and get the boat tidied up and get on with some dinner. Of course, on tonight's menu, we have a dry-aged Wagyu steak, Scotch fillet actually, from Trent's Butcher in Ulladulla. If you're ever in Ulladulla, or if you are from Ulladulla, go and see Trent. Awesome guy, great team of guys down there. Fixed me up with an awesome steak for tonight and some other goodies for the following nights. Have to pay for it, of course, you know, just because I give him a plug on YouTube doesn't mean he gives me things for free. Hey Trent. Anyway, yeah, so on tonight's menu is a dry-aged Wagyu steak with champignons and a garden salad, which is some stuff that I ripped out of the veggie garden before I left. Yeah, cool. We'll crack on with that then. Okay, dry aged Wagyu Scotch fillet with champignons, a garden salad from the garden at home with some green goddess dressing, and a very nice cold refreshing beer. Cheers. Ah, yes. Perfect. Mm. Mm. That is awesome. Ah, well done, Trent. Mm. Mm.